The Magic Faraway Tree is a family fantasy that opens like it's trying to audition for something bigger than it is, and then quietly, it earns it. Claire Foy plays Polly, a principled electronics engineer who refuses to let a smart fridge that she designed spy on its users. As a result, she loses her job, and so her and husband Tim, played by Andrew Garfield, drag their 3 kids to a crumbling countryside barn. The eldest, a smartphone addicted teen, resents every second. The youngest, an irrepressible explorer, finds a colossal enchanted tree in the woods, and so begins the chaos. The film's best trick is how efficiently it draws its characters. Foy's inventive, intuitive, instinctive nature is communicated in almost no screen time. It's quite impressive. Garfield's gentle domesticity lands with genuine warmth. The child performances are generally charming, and there's sort of real texture to them, even though some of them are a little bit one note. And I think one of them is not great casting. I'm not going to say who. They're just a child, but I think they are such a cipher. It's quite detrimental to the film. But then there's Rebecca Ferguson, who arrives as Dame Snap with this asymmetrical diagonal beehive and the gravitational bearing of someone who's simply on a different planet from everyone else. She steals the screen on contact, as she always does. But the film at times has a little bit of a logic problem, and I know that sounds stupid to say for this sort of fantasy kids film, but I just feel like you have, when you are such a fantastical fantasy, you have to have your rules within the world. Like, yeah, fine, I'm happy to believe that fairies exist, but then the fairies in your world have to follow these sort of rules. And I think the rules of enchantment in this are selectively enforced. Like, some wishes get reversed and others don't for no real discernible reason. There's this idea of greed in this one land that's very poorly calibrated. Like, she can pick up heaps of sweets and that seems fine, but one marshmallow is apparently catastrophic. And yeah, like I said, one of the children never quite settles into the ensemble. They feel thinner than the rest of it. The screenplay is playful, it's funny, but it's inconsistent. So I'd say The Magic Faraway Tree is a film that genuinely finds its footing slowly, warmly, on its own terms. But it doesn't hold up to much scrutiny, but it doesn't really ask you to apply any. It's likeable, joyful, and occasionally very funny. What's a film that took a while to win you over, but eventually did?